What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we're watching the last of Michael Bay's Transformers movies, the Transformers The Last Knight. And this one sucks, but also kind of looks pretty damn good, but also, is just kind of have a messy, shitty story. And this movie clearly is another one of those Michael Bay wants to do crazy action and then just kind of sloppily pieces together the story around those action pieces, and that can work, I guess, at some points, but it just didn't work for me this watch around with this. But it is kind of cool to see Optimus as the villain. He's been the hero in every single one of these, but like, he's Optimus Prime. He's not supposed to be the villain. He's not supposed to be attacking Bumblebee. Him and Bumblebee are supposed to be taking down Megatron. That's the deal. And of course, that's how it ends up happening, but for a brief second, Optimus has, purple eyes or red eyes or whatever, and he's ready to friggin' mess shit up. But I will say the design of Optimus grew on me. The last movie, I hated it. This movie, he doesn't look too bad. And now, in the next ones, he's much more like the animated, flat, red truck, blue wheels in the back, so when he transforms, he's got blue legs, red top. He's less of a semi and more of like a flat face semi. And then he has, the big trailer for all of his gadgets and stuff like that. But, overall, this movie's pretty okay, pretty, watchable, but also just not a very good movie. Mark Wahlberg's back. You got Isabella Merced in there. Gerard Carmichael is pretty funny. Anthony Hopkins, even though he's in a bad movie, just really, really goes for it. Every time he's got a line, he just says it perfectly. Stanley Tucci was in the last one as like one of the villains on the human side of things, and then ends up working with Cade. But he ends up playing the wizard Merlin in this. And, that side of things is interesting, where they tie it into all of the world's history, Merlin, Knights of the Round Table. Right, it's a decent idea, but then they retcon everything that we knew before to the Witwikis were descendants of people that all worked with the Autobots, and, they tried to expand lore more. And, it works to a certain degree, but also doesn't work to a certain more degree. Making Bumblebee, all of a sudden Bumblebee's like, oh, he's been around in World War I and II, and he was fighting with the humans. And it's like, what? Bumblebee crashed down and turned into a Camaro and got bought by Shia LaBeouf, like, that's how we know Bumblebee. And he was super cool. He talked through the radio. And, even in the next movie is the 2018 Bumblebee. It's kind of a reboot, kind of a retcon, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense what direction they're going. And then, they go from that movie was set in 87 to the Transformers Rise of the Beast, which I believe is set in the 90s somewhere, maybe like 99. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It really doesn't. And of course, Josh Duhamel is back in this, and yeah, man, I don't know. They make weird jokes, like, between the love interest in Mark Wahlberg. So, like, of course, I was into that because I'm a sucker for a love story. But, I don't know. It was watchable, but overall, I gave this movie 2 out of 5 stars. About a 4 out of 10. Watchable, not great. I just prefer the original Transformers so much more. And yeah, it just gets a little sloppy and messy the further we go. And it is what it is, I can't really say too many good things about it. I'm trying, but they make Bumblebee talk for no real reason. Like, all of a sudden he gets his voice back, and it's like, okay, how? He just gets it back mid-battle. Who was fixing that? Like, earlier in the movie, they showed them trying to fix it, and it didn't work. So I don't know why all of a sudden it just randomly fixes. Bumblebee's better off talking in the cultural references through the radio anyways. It's just more funny and it works better. But comment below which of the Transformers movies is your favorite up to this point, and coming up next in the Transformers rewatch is 2018's Bumblebee. So stay tuned for that. We'll also be continuing on my DC movie rewatch with 2013's Man of Steel. So, yeah, stay tuned for the next video. We'll be talking about Henry Cavill Superman and Zack Snyder. So, it's always a hit and miss with that man. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to follow me on my other social medias, links down in the description below. Please like, comment, subscribe on this video. Go hit that bell if you don't want to miss future videos. My name is Big Cam. Thank you for watching. I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.